Hello people, yeah, it's Johnny. I'm back again. I'm finding that doing these videos every day enlightens some people about some stuff. And today's topic is just going to be, it's going to be sort of off topic because we're going to bounce around a few times. I just wanted to tell you that when I first started the industry of doing stuff online, it was very hard and it was a big learning curve. All my education came from, the 80s. Okay, so, as days go by, technology changes. I joined group after group after group and this and that, $7 deals, $8 deals, $10 deals, until I finally found, some things that actually worked for me. And when we start out, we always have this, this speed bump that says, okay, well, we don't have no proof, we don't have money, we don't know about this product. We've never actually had any real life experience with this company. So when you deal with these companies, it's kind of hard to show a payment proof. People like to see this money. They want to see, money pictures, money this, that, and the other. And, it got to a point where it was becoming really disgusting. People posting, say I went and said, here's my proof. I just went to the bank. I just coming from the bank. I could sit here and say, aren't you getting sick and tired of seeing these videos? Look how much money, this, that, and the other. Aren't you sick and tired of seeing all these videos, all this money, all this money? Oh, look what I'm making, look what I'm making. And now, I can do that on a daily basis because I do a lot of banking, or, it's not that, I'm a rich individual, because what I consider rich is not what other people consider rich. I mean, most would consider me wealthy and well-to-do, but when you see that type of stuff, it only attracts one kind of person. And that's what I had to decipher through. Okay, how am I going to show proof that this company works? How am I going to show proof that I get an income? How am I going to show proof to, knock this stereotype of everything being a pyramid scam or a pyramid scheme, or I have to prove something? That's not the way you do business, and that's not what I really became successful at. I became successful with promoting myself. I promoted myself as the brutally honest marketer because people have a hard time dealing with what I got to say. If I tell somebody the truth, they might think that that's being ignorant to them, or that's being rude, or just being, tyrannical. And that's not what I am. In my daily life, I'm a pretty average guy. I'm pretty nice of a guy. I just fell upon a niche that I can kind of control, and it allowed me to, work from home, spend more time with my loved ones, and not have to worry about being scared opening that mailbox. See, nowadays, when I open my mailbox, it's not so damn scary when, you get checks for like $1,000. You know what I mean? It's not so damn scary when, I don't have to be living in fear because my mailbox is full every day, because some of these checks counteract the bills that come in. Those checks go in the bank and they pay the bills, and that's where you want to bring your promotions and your business to. When you get to your business and you're actually doing a business and it actually working for you, and you exude this confidence, and you're confident in your product, you're confident in your business, that's when things start to seriously take a big change for you. You have to be confident. Now, it got to a point with me where, if I made $200, I was just as excited to make the $200 as I was, $10,000, $20,000. And there's been times that I've had, $23,000 days. So, it's not unheard of. I've had those big days. Now, it takes a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of learning to get these kind of incomes. You're not just going to sit on your behind and let the person that put you in here work to build your business, because nobody's going to do that. But in marketing, sometimes, you got to come correct. You got to match the person's work that you're trying to emulate. If you see a person making $6,000 and that would change your life, and you want to be that person that makes that $6,000, well, then guess what? You got to do that $6,000 worth of work every month. It's point blank. This is not a joke. This is not a game. It's not a, this is not a, fly-by-night thing. Some people play it like the lottery. Here's $10. I'll sign up, see what happens. Because they fall for this, spillover stuff and, your teams and all this other stuff. When somebody says 100% compensation, 100% commission compensation thing, and they name it under a team, how could it be a team if one person's getting 100% of the compensation? See, these are the kind of things that you got to avoid. When they say that it's a team builder, they're going to help you, you got to go find somebody else, do your due diligence to find somebody else that person has helped. You know what I mean? That would be the smart thing to do. Now, in this industry, I've gotten fooled 1,000 times. You know what I mean? I've gotten fooled into believing that, you know, it was going to be push button success. I've tried the electric companies that, you know, during deregulation. I've tried $6 miracles and we net profits and, you know, a whole bunch of other things. And I'm constantly reminded by that because I still got leads. That's how strong my campaigns were. I still got leads coming in that I put into my current businesses because I don't promote these other things anymore. You know, but once, like I was getting at, once you figure out what you want to get out of multi-level or network marketing, you know, you got to do it in succession. You have to network first. You can't just go out there and say, here's my link and here's my link. And most people do that. Or here's the picture of somebody else that works for another company. Here's their picture of their money sitting all over the carpet. And people fall for that. Now, that's in bad taste. But you can't control what people do. And some people are just so darn desperate to make a couple bucks to try to, you know, even out the odds. If they paid $100, $200 for this deal, they want to at least be able to break even so they can move on to the next money game. And it's all bad. You just gotta listen. In this industry, you gotta do a couple different things. You gotta check the person that's sending you the link, check their credibility. You gotta check the link itself. See if these businesses are, like, you know, well-to-do, how long they've been open, how many other things have they launched in the past, how successful these people were. You got to do a lot of things, you know, as far as due diligence. If you don't do that, then you're going to end up with the same stupid money game that's here today, and in 3 weeks it's gone. And there's nobody to blame but yourself because you're watching this video. So today, after that, I hope you've learned a little bit of a lesson. Okay, and when you come up and you don't know jack nothing, my education from the 80s don't mean nothing right now. None of that stuff can be used. But I taught myself how to build websites and how to build splash pages. I taught myself the mentality of, you know, what's needed to be done in order to be successful with an online work from home type of, you know, activity. And we're not going to mention any specifics, but once I got so sick and tired of that stuff, I just started my own. You know what I mean? I knew enough about marketing to actually go into talks and in the works of starting my own businesses because I got sick and tired of everybody else, you know, lying, stealing, going against their own terms of service, you know, promoting a bad way, you know, things of that nature. And I just made my own because I know what I like and I know what I don't like and I know what marketers can use and what they can't use. And, you know, I'm in the tools industry now. I give everybody, you know, the tools they need to succeed. So if you're, you know, you happen to stumble across this video, it's probably, you know, on one of our web pages somewhere, or it might be shared on Facebook. Or, you know, just trust me, when I start these videos out, it's just basically my own opinion. And I'm starting to get to like this thing because when I'm in the car, there is no distractions. You know, I can talk freely. I can go about my business, and I do a lot of thinking while I'm driving. So, you know, it's just fortunate that, you know, I have a car to, you know, get me around. This is the vehicle that I choose to do these videos. And I hope that, you know, one of these people that are watching this from all these views, that one of these people that are watching this actually learns something. You know, don't play the money games too often. I just got off a phone conversation with my business partner and a leader, and we was talking about these money games that are popping up. There's like a dozen of them each and every week. Oh, do this, 2% this, you know, this is automatic, this is member to member payments, this is that and the other. Listen, if they ain't got no viable product, I don't even look at it. There's a lot of things that we're going to be doing this year in 2014. You're probably going to want to follow us. You're probably going to want to follow us, period, because we plan on taking, you know, the whole subject of multiple streams of income to a whole new level. We're going to be doing multiple things, you know, with multiple incomes, and that's the way you truly make money. If you're making $200 with one program, it's a heck of a lot different than making $200 with 5 programs, because you're still gonna get paid the same, you know, currency. It's just through 5 different venues. Okay, so if you're getting paid 5 different places, $200, it's $1,000. But if you're only spending $100 a month on those 5 different things, then you're actually $900 to the good. And listen, I don't know anybody here that's watching this video right now that can say, unless you're a millionaire and you're following me, and then I welcome you to give me a call. But you know, I don't know anybody here to say, oh well, $900 just ain't enough money for me. $900 ain't enough money. And that's what I wanted to convey to you. In the year 2014, we are going to do some big stuff. I mean, our taxes are going to have stretch marks on them. And I pretty much promise you that if you're following me or Jeff or Curtin or Austin, if you're following one of our leaders that are in UPN, you're going to go a long way in 2014, because that's our sole promise to everybody. We're going to make multiple streams of income this year, and we're going to make them happen, just like they did many years before this. So, you know, stay tuned for another video. I hope you learned something. This is just my feedback. It's just my idle thoughts. This is like, you know, deep thoughts with Jack Handey from Saturday Night Live back in the day. If you're young, you probably wouldn't know. But that's what I think about these videos right here. This is like deep thoughts from Jack Handey. So, well, we hope to see you on the next video. We wish you many blessings, and we want you to have a great finish of 2013. Thank you.